Hey gardeners, I just wanted to start off this video by saying you are awesome and don't let anybody tell you any different. So not much of a gardening video today, more so just kind of an explanation of where we've been and what we've been up to, really. I know I haven't put out very many videos, and I know a lot of you probably follow along with us on the weekends for our live Let's Get Growing gardening show, but I wanted to get back to making some more videos so I could show you guys what we've got growing on in all of our garden spaces. I've just been kind of up to a lot of things, been really busy, a lot of personal non-gardening projects, as well as some repairs, sort of like the one we've got here in the carport. So I've just been trying to get a lot of things done and fixed up and taken care of. There was just a pile or a list a mile long of things that I needed to get done in order to kind of just really get growing around here. One of the first things we did was kind of put up this barrier here. The neighbor has some dogs, really great dogs, just young, energetic, and they like to jump up on things. So we kind of put this barrier right here so that we can keep things growing here and not have to worry about the dogs too much, as well as these elevated raised beds that we got here. I had to do some repairs to the bottom and the side and all that sort of stuff. This was a project that was kind of hanging on since last year, so I finally got it done. We're gonna get some cucumbers and beans and things planted so that we can grow them up these vinyl trellises that we have here in the corner. And then the other kind of thing I had to get repaired too and fixed was getting something a little more solid for these to hang on to. We've got these kind of metal things that hold these buckets right here, and they work just kind of perfect for this area and that opening of the carport. The sun comes across here, so it'll be just perfect for what we've got. Here, I'll show you. We've got some tomatoes, and these are like a micro dwarf tomato called Orange Hat. I got these from Baker Creek, and we just got them transplanted in here the other day, so they're just now starting to, yeah, they're stiffening up. They're all ready to grow, but they're just a micro dwarf. They should fill in this area just fine and produce these little yellow cherry tomatoes. So that's what we had to do there, was get, I had to get some good support rings and chains and all of that. The last thing I had last year is I've tried to do this last year, didn't work, and wasn't able to hold up the weight of even those small buckets, because even those small buckets can weigh quite a bit with all of that soil, and especially when it's all wet, it gets really heavy. And so we really just needed to make sure that we had that nice and strong in order to make sure that they hold it up. So that's gonna be perfect. We've got all of that all set up. We've got our 5-gallon wicking buckets here that are kind of put together in this wood kind of holder that we built up a couple of years back, and now we've got them all set. We're just going to top off all of our buckets. I've got peppers that are ready to go here, probably by tomorrow or the next day, to get planted out. So we'll cover that coming up in a video here coming up really shortly, as well as getting cucumbers and all of that planted out. Yeah, we've got plenty growing on, even in other parts of the gardens, which I will, like I said, start getting some videos out and showing you what we've got going here. So, all right, it fully was my intention as I got started with this season to make more garden journals this year, and even got off to a pretty good start. But again, like I said, I've just been so busy with all sorts of projects and things that are going on right now, as well as the things that need to get done, these repairs, these certain things that have to be done in order for us to be able to grow in some of these spaces that we have. So I had to get some of that done, and really that means putting the camera down and just getting to work, because filming some of these videos and doing that can take some good time in order to, you know, put the camera up and make sure I'm covering things and doing all that sort of stuff, which I really do enjoy doing and putting together for all of you. But sometimes the workload's just so much that I just have to put the camera down, get to work, get some things done. And that's what we've been doing over the last several weeks, is just kind of getting some stuff done. So hopefully I feel like I'm at a point right now where we can really start breaking the camera out, start showing you guys everything that we've got growing on here. We're putting out tomatoes. I just started that, so I think that's something we'll do here real soon. A couple of videos I want to do and show you some of our composting that we have here as we get some of our soil ready for all of our containers and raised beds, and getting all of that started up as we start planting out, like I said, peppers. And then I've got a few other tomatoes, some trellises. I want to build some wooden trellises. I've got some wood back here that we're going to set up and build some of those tower trellises. We've got worms to talk about. I've got, our worm video this last year is doing really well, so I want to do a follow-up on that and catch you up with all of the things that are going on with our worms, because as I said, we are going to only be using worm castings, vermicompost tea, as far as our soil amendments and feeding all of our plants this year. So that's the only thing we're going to do. I mean, we're producing our own fertilizer right here at our own place. And so that's going to be really cool. I want to cover that, show you some videos of all of that. We got all sorts of things coming up here. I do want to say one thing though too, is I'm going to try to hopefully make our videos just a little bit shorter, a little more subjective, and hopefully be able to put them out a little bit more and a little more regularly, so you all can keep track of everything that we've got growing on here. Because like I said, it's really fun to do the live show on the weekends. We get to talk to so many awesome people and awesome guests on the show. I get to interact with all of you through the live stream and everything else, but nothing really beats getting right out here into the garden and showing you everything that we've got growing on in our garden spaces. So again, it's my goal to get out here a lot more, show you guys a lot more about what's growing on here. But again, too, we'll see how things go. I know my video editor is going to be working overtime too, because I also have, and here's another thing too, with everything that I've been busy with, I also still have about 3 or so feature videos from my last trip to Los Angeles several months ago, all the way back into last year. So I'm trying to finish those up as well as trying to put out good regular content here at our gardens, as well as too, I got to take you out and show you the micro farm over at our friend Mike's place. So again, we've got lots and lots growing on. I hope you keep following along with us here as we keep growing on here on the Urban Gardener channel. And again too, if you're here and at the end of the video, definitely hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Click the bell notification to be notified of upcoming videos and live streams with all of our awesome guests on the Let's Get Growing show. And definitely be sure to share with all of your friends our channel, our show, and all of our videos. And also get down in their description below too and come join us on Facebook at our Let's Get Growing gardening group, because I'd love to see what all of you have growing on in your gardens too. And I'll see all of you on our very next video. Oh, of course, right as I get moving, the car comes. It's just the way it goes. We're not going to have much. Wait. think they must be doing some road work out over here. But again, it's just, again, that sounds really loud to me. I don't know how it sounds on the video, but intention, everybody, in order to, no, that's not it either. That's just not it either. Oh, almost forgot how much fun it is to make videos. Growing out here, that's what it's like growing on out here. Can't even talk even on my blooper reels.